almost full. What I'm doing this morning is I'm filling up this tank full of water, and I put out some water holes for the deer. And I'll be taking this out to refreshen them before September 1st. September 1st is the time that I like to stop going in the woods, start to let things go a little quiet. I do watch the trail cams after September 1st to kind of guide where I'm going to go. And I think this is getting pretty full, and the back of the four-wheeler is getting pretty low. So let's head out to the stand. Stop here. Here's one of my stands. Gonna be one of my morning stands. The deer have this absolutely tore up, this mock scrape and this lick. Incredible just how much activity there is here. Alright, this tank, we could lose the tank here. Headed out to one of my evening stands. It's located right off of Oak Savanna. Another name for a prairie, but a prairie with oak trees. We've got hazel brush. Almost didn't get through there. To the right, on the other side of these pines, is an alfalfa field. It's about a half mile off the main road. Some action, I know, here later evening as they come out of where they bed, which is back there, and they come down to here and they exit this path going into that field. There's my water. Bit of a problem. Struggle buggle. Well, it isn't a challenge, it's not any fun. But I guess this is fun. If it doesn't fall off. Alright, we'll try this. We're at the end of August. And I'm filling up the water holes. We've had some pretty significant drought here. This water hole was about half full. One, because everything's been drinking out of it. And also, we've had a pretty bad drought. Usually the rain will keep it full. Water actually looks pretty clean. Not really much algae in it. Well, as my daughter would tell me, I was definitely on the struggle bus this morning. But we got her done. So here I am on the stand. Back there is where they bed. I expect them to come from there and walk right in front of me. Right there is my mock scrape. I've got a hemp rope hanging along with some white oak branches. four-wheeler, as you saw, is the waterhole with a really good trail. It goes back in this woods here. So I'm suspecting I'm going to get a shot either right where the four-wheeler is, or I'm going to catch one towards later evening coming out, getting ready to go to the... Alright, just got out of the stand, thought I'd show you a few things here. So, late August again, got some blazing star starting to come into bloom. That's one of the laters. Come out in this prairie, right about here, you see spotted knapweed, which is an invasive. So trying to get rid of that. But these plants right down here, that's lead plant. And that's a good plant to have in a prairie. The other nice thing to have is hazelbrush. Hazelbrush produces hazelnuts, and there are the nuts right there. So the deer will walk by and they will eat those. So I suspect before season starts, all of those will be gone. Deer have a extremely good trail in here. And I don't know if you can see it, but numerous deer beds. A little bit concerned about that. Don't want the deer beds that close. And out here, wow, look at the blazing star coming up. Let's go check out the mock scrape and lick that I have here. So on this side, I hung a vine, grapevine. I also hung some oak branches, and I roughed up the soil underneath. And what I noticed is, since I've done that about a week ago, I've got deer tracks in there and the deer are actually pawing at it. So they'll come in here, they'll leave their scent on these licks. The bucks will scrape here. And then right up there, 20 yards away, is my stand. It's right at the end of August, and about September 1st, I like to let the woods go quiet. So we're going to head out there, we're going to check it out, make sure it looks good. And I think I'm going to actually put in a water hole. It's going to be a small one. And the reason I'm doing that is this stand is not near much water. And we are facing a very heavy drought here, and everything is tremendously thirsty. As an example, a few miles away, my brother-in-law has a setup with a water hole, and it's amazing the number of animals that are using. So we're headed along this trail that I made a few years ago. To my right, you've got about a 150-yard area that has just a number of downed trees, which were caused by me to bring a little sunlight into the area. And on this side, kind of a similar thing, but less downed trees. The easiest path for the deer is to head right through here. I don't know if you can see on that tree, nice rub started already. It's a rub that was there last year, and it looks like they're beginning to use it again this year. There was another rub from last year. Might get used again. Ended up killing the tree. Here's my little playground set up with the hemp rope and the vine. The deer trail comes from there also, and skirts the edge of the woods with another scrape area underneath that white oak that's about 15 yards ahead of me. So let's go out and take a look at the cornfield. I'll set the shovels down. Got a camera right there on the tree, if you can see it. Got my stand up there, nicely covered with branches. Those leaves on those oaks should stay on. I opened up this little trail to make it easier for the deer to come out, and I've definitely been using this. These are pretty packed down. And you've got a potato field that's going to be picked here shortly. And then you've got about an 80-acre cornfield And what's nice about this is the deer come out, and the bucks especially like to walk this edge during the rut. So I hope to possibly get a shot from the stand right there to a buck that's moving along the side of this woods. So if you got the stand right up there on my left, you've got a main trail that skirts the edge of this wood line right here. You've got a significant 100-acre bedding area off to my right, with the trail coming from that bedding area where we walked in. So now I've got to figure out where to put this water hole. I want to be able to get a good shot from my tree stand, but I also don't want to be digging in a ton of tree roots. So this could be a bit of a challenge. All right, well, here's the container. This container was my water softener. It failed. I kept the container, I cut it off. Probably 35 gallons. It's pretty small. We're gonna give it a shot. So there we go, finished. Just guessed the exact right amount of water, and the four-wheeler handled it. I know that was a lot of weight. Here comes a couple of friends. About 3 in the afternoon. I think these are the twins from one of the does in this area. They're making their way down here. There's my tree stand. And we'll see. Nice day to be out. My brother-in-law, Brian. Morning. I'll meet you out here.
Out here?
All right, we're getting ready here September 1st to work on this stand, get it ready. It's mostly set up. Just got a few details to put together. And I think we'll have to trim a few branches. This is a great location for a couple of reasons. It's a narrow area between a pond and another pond. And as you can see by this trail right here, they love to come through here. They got it packed down. It's their only way through between these two ponds. I don't know if you can see the stand right up through there against that tree. I gotta put the cushion on. All right, here I am in the stand between two ponds, and things are looking pretty good. I just put the seat on, and my brother-in-law Brian will be coming out, and we'll trim a few branches, although it looks pretty open. I'll spin the camera around so you can see what I've got here. So there's a pond to my right, and that direction is straight east. This pond rose significantly, and now it's receding with this drought. And you can see the number of trees that have died. The amount of wood ducks in here have been tremendous. A couple of deer trails right there. Last year they were not able to walk through there because that was under a foot of water, but now it's a nice trail system for them. Right there is my mock scrape and licking branch, which it looks looks like they've been using significantly, which is terrific news. It's about 20 yards out. And to my left is the other pond. So this narrows is only about 80 yards wide at the most. And this is how they like to get between the two ponds. So terrific area, winds out of the west, blows my scent right over this pond to the east. So I see this as a morning stand as they come back to their bedding areas, and it is a great stand when the wind is coming out of the west. So morning and west wind will make this deadly. Keep going out to the main trail. Keep going, keep going. Okay, right there. Okay, now walk that way. Stop. See that little viney branch right there? Yeah, take that one. Not too, but don't take the top off. Okay.
Just take the top?
No. Yeah, the side. Okay, good. Stop. Okay, it's a branch up about 15 feet, 20 feet higher. That one. Can you break that off? That should be good. There's a deer eating the corn. We're looking for another stand location right now.
Tree right up from here. Maybe cut off a bunch of branches on the first two trees. That one that's
Oh, that
7
gives,
yards.
yeah, 2 shooting lanes right down into here.
Yeah. Another nice big tree right here.
Yeah, let's go around the corner here. I'll show you where they have their annual scrape. It's always right here.
Yeah. There's your big tree right there.
Yeah. I've looked at these trees too, because this trail that we're on right here is a natural. See, I could get a shot to the corn, I could get a shot on this road. So this,
I'm liking that big tree right there. Because you got a little too much to get this one right here open.
yeah,
There's a trail right here. The trail over there. You got the corner.
yeah.